Over the last few months, the AI market has fractured. The single, all-knowing models that dominated the conversation have shattered into hundreds of specialized tools. Relying on one default subscription for every task in your business creates friction. A tool optimized for creative design rarely provides the deep reasoning needed for engineering, and that mismatch dictates how much work you actually get done in an hour. Developers and designers are moving away from general-purpose assistants in favor of models built for their specific logic or visual requirements. To make sense of this, we have to look past the marketing hype. We organize these tools into 3 categories based on workflow utility: text and logic, visuals and design, and audio and motion. We'll use this evaluation matrix to map the newest heavyweights, from OpenAI's GPT 5.6 to open-source challengers, directly to the bottlenecks they eliminate. Ignoring these specialized options means staying tethered to manual workflows, while others use models designed to eliminate their specific bottlenecks. Let's start with text, logic, and coding. The heavyweight in this category is OpenAI's new GPT 5.6, operating inside their updated Super App. The leaders of closed ecosystem AI are aggressively pushing for complete integration. They want to own your entire operational stack from start to finish. This comparison matrix breaks down the actual cost of that integration. For the OpenAI Super App, your input is a full commitment to their ecosystem. The outcome is massive. You get a unified agent that can write code, auto-host complete websites, and schedule background tasks like sorting emails. The trade-off? Total workflow lock-in and a high premium price tag. Contrast that with Grok 4.5+. Your input here yields highly cost-effective daily processing. It is fast and cheap. The trade-off is that you sacrifice the top-tier, deep reasoning capabilities required for complex software engineering. Then we have the open-source alternative, Bonsai 27B. By inputting this compressed 27 billion parameter model, you get complete offline data privacy running entirely on your mobile phone. The trade-off is manual configuration and a slight penalty in raw precision. If your daily routine consists of drafting emails and standard text processing, paying for OpenAI is overkill. But if you need an agent to autonomously build and host a functional web application, the open-source options are not ready to replace it. In the visual specialists category, the focus has shifted to functional control. We are looking at tools that allow you to manipulate specific elements within a design, rather than just generating a single static image. The most capable new model for this comes from major tech players in the East, specifically ByteDance, with their Seed Dream 5 release. Looking at our refreshed matrix, Seed Dream 5 requires you to input highly specific prompts. The outcome is production-grade control, flawless text rendering inside images, and the automatic separation of UI components into distinct, editable layers. The trade-off is a significantly steeper learning curve to get those exact results. Next is Meta's Muse image model. Its distinct advantage is fetching live internet data before generating pixels. It roots its visual outputs in current reality, like specific fashion trends or accurate scientific diagrams. The trade-off is noticeably slower generation times while it retrieves that data. This reflects Meta's push to tie generation directly to real-time search, ensuring their models don't just hallucinate concepts, but deliver accurate context. Finally, there is Rue 2.1. Inputting spatial commands into this model forces it to use bounding box reasoning to place objects exactly where you want them on a canvas. The trade-off here is a strict prioritization of structural layout over high-end cinematic polish. The frontier of AI design abandoned flat graphics. It is entirely focused on generating precise, layered assets that fit directly into a professional editing timeline. Our final category covers niche workflows. This is where AI transitions from generating screen media to manipulating complex technical files and driving physical hardware, like four-legged industrial robots navigating hazardous environments. Major enterprise players are investing heavily in highly constrained formats, delivering ultra-lightweight video generators that run on phones and specialized control models for robotics. A perfect example of this technical hyper-specialization is in audio manipulation, specifically a tool called Mirlo. On our final matrix, the input for Mirlo is any raw audio file. The outcome is instantly separated individual MIDI tracks for every instrument in that file. The trade-off? This output is entirely useless unless you already possess the specific digital audio workstation skills required to arrange and mix MIDI data. These niche models act as precision utilities. They allow users to bypass highly technical roadblocks that previously required manual expertise or expensive software. The reality of the current market is clear. You should not pay for general capability if your daily workflow demands a specialist. This decision tree will help you build your personal stack. It all starts with one question: what is your primary bottleneck? If you are a power user or developer who values time above all else, and you need autonomous web deployment or scheduling, your highest return on investment is committing to the OpenAI Super App. If you are a designer or creator, cancel your general image subscriptions. Build a visual stack using Seed Dream for UI layers and typography, paired with Muse when you need strict accuracy grounded in real-world trends. If your priority is optimizing your budget or protecting your data, you should handle cloud queries with Grok and run Bonsai 27B locally on your device for complete privacy. The performance gap between open source and closed models has closed. You now have the power to dictate exactly where your data lives and how it is processed. The smartest investment you can make right now is not buying into the loudest marketing campaign. It is auditing your own daily friction points and deploying the exact tool engineered to solve them.